without needing any technical skills, being brand new, having no followers on social media. And the best part is they're not telling anyone what they're doing. In fact, I didn't even tell my husband that I started a business at first because I was scared, I was embarrassed, and I wanted to prove myself first. And I love that people don't have to know what you're doing. And if you're still watching, there's a good chance that you might be a bit curious because you're trying to figure something out. Maybe it's money. Maybe you just got laid off. Maybe it's retiring. Maybe it's the feeling of, I can't keep starting over like this. And let me just say this, you're absolutely not crazy for feeling that way, because I felt it so many times in the last however many years. My name is Kim, 54 years old, mom of 5, grandma to 1, been laid off twice in the last 10 years. Husband had a heart attack last year. And that was the wake-up call I needed to really take a look at our finances, specifically our retirement, and realized how super short we were. And I always knew, I just ignored it, hoping things would get better. But then I came to the realization that if I didn't make a change, I'd never be able to afford to retire. And even past the teenage years, I love my kids. And I want to spend as much time with them and help them financially, emotionally, all the things, right? But it's kind of hard to do when they live far away and you're still working a full-time job. Now, there's nothing wrong with jobs. They're totally, obviously, they led us to survive for the last 25, 30 years, right? So I'm not downing jobs at all, but they're just not paying the bills. And at that point, I wasn't trying to build this humongous business to be able to buy the Lamborghinis or take exotic vacations every other week. I wasn't trying to become an influencer. I just wanted something that made sense, something simple, and something that I could fit into my very busy schedule anyway. And of course, more importantly, something I could do on top of working full time. And what I started realizing is there were people out there. They're not being loud about it. They're not being flashy. They're just quietly building an online income. The kind of income where your family doesn't even have to know about it. Not because you're hiding anything, but because it's not this big dramatic thing. It's just consistent, simple, and steady. And the thing that kept coming up when I was doing my research was digital products, digital marketing, AKA social media marketing. And of course, my first thought was, oh my gosh, that sounds so complicated. I don't have the brain power for all that stuff. I thought I had to code and build websites and learn all this crazy stuff. But actually what I found was pretty much the opposite. And here's what it is in simple terms. Someone creates a digital product, you introduce that product to people, and when it sells, you make money. There's no inventory, no shipping, no customer support chaos, no standing in line at the post office. You don't have to leave your house, which I personally love. And what really changed things for me was when I understood that this wasn't about chasing people, messaging people you don't know on social media, convincing anyone, no bugging friends and family. It was all about having a simple system that did the heavy lifting and, of course, learning, being coachable, step by step exactly what you need to do. And that's it. Your only job is to create content. It could be as simple as 7-second videos on TikTok. You don't even have to talk in the videos. You literally can just film yourself walking or cooking or cleaning, putting text on a screen that we show you what to say. 7-second videos can earn you extra income online, which is what I love, because people our age, we need simple, we need easy, but we also need something that's profitable. And what I quickly realized about all this is something that you could actually build over time, a significant income. And let me just show you an example. My best-selling product is $900. When you get a $900 customer, you earn 100% of that. And the best part is you don't have to wait 2 weeks to get paid like a job. The money's directly deposited in your bank account the very next day. One customer a week, so times 4, is an extra $3,600 a month. Just one customer a week. And again, you're not doing anything difficult. To start, you can simply create a 7-second video where you don't have to say a word. You can also do this faceless too, because I know that there are some of you that work a full-time job that maybe you can't show your face on social media, and that's totally cool. So you can do this faceless too. And we teach you how to do it step by step. But if you can make this a month, would that help save for retirement or help you maybe quit your job? And the best part is, as time goes on, our goal for you, if this is what you want, of course, is instead of making the $900 once a week, what if you made it twice a week? This $3,600 would then turn into $7,200. And that's just 2 customers a week. The ultimate goal, if you want it, and you may not, and that's totally cool, but the ultimate goal is for you to get a $900 sale every single day. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen overnight. It could take, even if it's a year or 2 to get there, right? $900 per day, $328,000 a year, all just by creating a 7-second video. And we tell you what to say. And the best part is about this, you don't need a huge audience. You don't have to have any technical skills. You certainly don't need to be perfect. You just need consistency and a path to follow. And even when you get that part right, even a few sales a month, like I just described, completely change your situation, because this isn't just about making millions of dollars online. We're not all about that at our age. This is simply about paying the bills without the stress, not panicking when something breaks, and finally feeling like you have control again, and knowing that one day soon you'll be able to afford to retire because the bills are paid, the house is paid off. And honestly, half the time, I'm sitting here thinking, why did I not do this sooner? Like all those years of stressing about money, there was something simple sitting here the whole time. So again, what we're doing is selling done-for-you digital products in the e-learning industry. Now, obviously, because of the pandemic, the e-learning industry is absolutely exploding. That's when people learn skills. But what's cool is if you want to make money online, but you don't know what to sell, you could sell our done-for-you digital products because they're already proven to sell. They're already in demand. They are trending, especially for people over 50. And we're going to teach you step by step and mentor you and show you exactly how this works. So what I have is something simple. It's just a free blueprint that walks you through exactly how this works, what it actually looks like, and how to get started step by step. After you receive the blueprint, if you have any questions, reply to the email that you got and I'll answer all your questions. But to get the blueprint, you just want to click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.